Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to carry on looking at these Transformers RiD Robots in Disguise robot 2-packs. We've got with the car and the robot. Today we've got Grimlock, Bumblebee and Underbite. There are some duplicates which I'll show you, but I wasn't too bothered about them. So I've just kept the ones, I've just shown the ones which are unique here and match the cartoon's look. They did a lot of recolours, but I'm not collecting those either, just the ones that were in the show and are the main features of the main characters. So I've almost got a complete set, and next video I'm going to show them all off. If you're into diecast cars and Transformers, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. So these quite a big box. Got Dickie Toys here, 5-pack. I got this from Czech Republic, an online shop, and then I got it to the UK via a buying service called TipTrans, who have various post offices, depots around the world, and then they can get you their stuff like forward packages and mail from different parts of the world. So underneath it's just the usual stuff here, but this is of interest perhaps. Produced by Majorette. We have typical box display images, cartoon images in the back of the different characters behind the toy, and then on the back we've got pretty much a complete checklist of everything. So if you're a fan of these, this is pretty much it really. So let's have a look through what we've got here. So in terms of the cartoon accurate vehicles, here we go. Here are all the ones, even got like a tick box. And I think now I will have all of these. These are the 6 main character figures. I've done reviews on this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, so it's just Bumblebee left. Then we've got some more big figures, I think. I've got Grimlock, I've got Underbite, Slipstream, really hard to find. I had a look on Google and Slipstream came in like a 9-pack, and I've not really seen that 9-pack on any e-commerce website. I think I did see one that had sold many years ago on some site where that was based in Asia somewhere, maybe like Philippines, Thailand, somewhere like that. But this guy Slipstream is long gone. I don't know how to find him. So I've pretty much got everything cartoon accurate wise apart from Slipstream, which is a shame, but not a big character, not a major character, so luckily not too important. Like if you're missing Optimus, then yeah, that's pretty bad. But no. So here we have different recolours, because once making a cast I think is quite expensive, so they want to maximise profit like Hot Wheels by doing recolours. Here we have the power up version. Not too bothered by these, but I think the blue drift one is cool because it kind of reminds me of the Bugatti in Age of Extinction, which would have been cool. But the rest, not really too fussed. And then here we've got neon, so it's like an Optimus, like an orange, and just really harsh colours for each one. Doesn't really particularly interest me. Cybertron, we've got here just a greyed out version. And we've got stealth mode in black and white. Here we have an Energon version. Now I think these are quite cool. These are also in chrome as well. There's only 4 of those. I think the Sideswipe would have been cool to get. And then we've got Arctic, which is the opposite of stealth, so it's pretty much in white, black and white, but with white as the predominant colour. And there's only 4 of these and 4 of these, while the other sets have 5. I think they came in 3-packs, so they wanted you to buy like a mix and match of all of them. None of them, but anyway, I never even saw these, and I got into collecting these quite late, so totally missed all that. and finding them on the aftermarket is really difficult, like getting this from Czech Republic. Or, you know, I think I saw some in Poland, but I couldn't get it from there, so there you go. Okay, that's one. The other box I've got is a 5-pack containing Drift Robot, Drift Car. I've done those. We get the Chrome Blue and the Power Up Sideswipe. We get the Grimlock vehicle and Underbite. So we've got a few new ones here that I can show you in this review. It's nice to get a double sometimes. Sometimes they're better quality because they vary, so you don't know what you're going to get. Coming back to this first one, Bumblebee is the main character. Looking forward to reviewing. I've got an Optimus truck, but as you can see, there's some kind of chipping already. And Grimlock is cool, but I've got a better version that I can use in my figures that's not this version. And this one, this white Sideswipe vehicle, it could be like a Red Alert version, but I don't think I'll be keeping that one, but I'll show you guys anyway. Okay, let's get these open. Here's the official checklist of all of them. I've just gone through each one bit by bit, but just for reference, if you wanted to freeze that frame for any of these, here you go. Okay, here's a quick look at the internal packaging behind the figures. Just if you're interested in the artwork, here you go. Drift, Sideswipe, Grimlock, and the last one, Underbite. So, and on the other one, very similar. This time there's Bumblebee, and Optimus is new. Bit of damage there, and then Grimlock is the same. So I think the main colour difference is this Underbite one, where you can see it's black and red, but now it's more of a purple. Anyway, let's have a look at the figures. So this is the Optimus truck. I won't go into it too much because I just did it and it's a repeat of the last video I did. So just there's sadly a little bit of damage on this one, but the other one I've got is fine. If you want to see that in detail, please check out my other video. Here is Sideswipe, and it's got some, looks like Chinese maybe, some sort of writing on there. Maybe it's supposed to be Cybertronian, but they've just used Chinese, I don't know why, but anyway, there you go. We've got these Autobot rims, darkened windows, probably no interior, but this is die-cast, and underneath is plastic. And here we have Sideswipe's face. Oh yeah, for completeness, earlier we had Optimus's face here. Then we also have a Sideswipe Chrome version. Now, again, there's some damage on this set, so QC or quality control isn't particularly high. Having said that, it does look quite nice. Just a chrome wrapping, very reflective. And that's the back, so let's look at that. And on the front, fully, you know, painted, tampoed. Oh, there's a massive chipping there on the front too, so not the greatest. Then I have reviewed this in a video long ago, is Drift's vehicle mode. And there's the front, you've got a crest and these headlight looking like eyes here. And you've got the really digi spoiler on the back. And that design, you know, if that was a car, that would look really unusual. There's tail lights. And I've got some plastic insert here for the back of the car. But again, I've reviewed this already. So in terms of new, oh, and the last one, this little drift figure made out of, looks like rubber. Probably PVC. It's not like a thick ABS plastic, it's quite a cheap rubbery plastic, but it does the job, you know, easy to colour and paint. And if you want a really in-depth look at this, you can check out my other video, which I can link in. But the new sets which I'm after are Bumblebee. So let's take a look at his vehicle mode. So happy to say that out of this set, this one has the least damage, so good quality control on this model, as it's supposed to be. There's no massive chipping. Some of the paint is a bit rough, but nothing damage wise. You know, the edges are quite thin. I haven't really applied it on evenly, and there's some blotches, but there you go. It looks, you know, it captures the look faithfully like Bumblebee. It looks a bit like a Batmobile in terms of that shape and these grills here. So there you go. I do prefer the Transformers Prime vehicle mode, but this is what it is. Let's have a look at the minifigure. Here we go, little bee. We can move the arms all the way around. Well, not really, because it's just smacked that thing there. His wings on the back, so we can move them nearly. So from the front, there's a little head. Paint isn't quite, well, it's quite small, really small scale. You can see the size of my finger. So for what it is, they've done an alright job. And you know, the shape captures it quite well. It does look, you know, you can't mistake that from the cartoon, especially this forehead piece here. That's a little bit out of alignment, but that's really common for toys like this. And on the back, got a separate rubber piece here. I don't want to pull it out in case it damages it, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. And these are the feet, so I'll just zoom out. There we go. Really tiny, but that fits in with my collection. I do like smaller scale figures. There we go, that's Bumblebee done. Let's look at Grimlock now. So this is the vehicle. Some scratching here. Yeah, they could have done the eyes like a different colour, like silver at least. And so this part is metal, and this these front pieces here, those wheel arches are plastic. And there we go, it's got these 4 exhausts either side. It's kind of like an old-fashioned car, like from the 30s. And his head and his little pans go there, and at the back. So there you go. Underneath, we've got a Grimlock from the side. 2016. You see that? Majorette. So some of them have Dickie Toys, and some of them have Majorette. Just check this Bumblebee one here. Dickie Toys, you see? Okay, and then next we've got this little minifigure, which this one is, they've done it like the cars, plastic and metal, so it's die cast. Oh, it's got a chipping there on his nose, sadly, and some on this golden forehead. But overall, it's all there. So yeah, not out of rubber, but the plastic, it's not ABS either. It's like a cheap plastic. So this feels to me not that sturdy and quite fragile. So I don't want to move it too much in case the plastic snaps off, which would be not good. So there we go. Last but not least, we have Underbite. Now the head's a little bit wobbly on here, and underneath you can see the construction. We've got die cast. Oh, we've still got one of these on it. Let me just take that off. There we go. Yeah, so head's a little bit loose, but it does look faithful. You know that's Underbite. It's got these teeth coming up here. Yeah, I've even put a little red detail here for these cheap toys, and the eyes as well. It's not a bad job. You've got the Decepticon logo tempered on the front. You know, it's not bad at all, you know, for this kind of toy. Look how loose that is. It's super loose. And this one is not loose. This one's nice. So, not really sure why. But there we go, that's just the way it is, I guess. Just a hanging loose leg, and this one is fine. Maybe, as some people say, I can put some nail polish in here or something that solidifies it a bit more. Okay, so this is plastic, and you can see from the way light reflects off the surface, this is metal and this is plastic here. It's more of a matte finish, and this is more of a gloss finish. So we've got metal and plastic construction underneath. This one is, it's got a little sticker here. It's a Dickie Toys one. And there we go. Okay, let's get these guys on the turntable. Okay, here we have vehicle mode Grimlock on the platform. Really fun model. It's not really a collector's item at all, but it's accurate enough to the show, and for display it doesn't look bad. They've definitely got his facial expression nailed quite well there, but I like this front part here. Okay, now let's have a look at Grimlock himself. Yeah, I love these facial expressions, they're really cool, really match the show. I do have a bigger Kinder Egg version, like a maxi egg, which I'll probably use as a stand-in. Scale-wise, it's much better than this. This is tiny. You can see a screw right in his head there, in his neck. Look at that, Grimmy, really funny character. Nice. Okay. Next, let's have Underbite. Here we go. It's a shame that they didn't articulate the underbite. That would have been really cool. I'll just put this here. That's really super loose. But once they're all four legs are down, then it's quite balanced, luckily, because the other ones are quite stable. But yeah, really cool. Look at all these contours and edges and shapes. You know, for miniaturizing it, designing it into a little toy, it's not a bad job, you know, not bad. He's got a Decepticon logo on his chest area. So yeah, looking pretty cool. And let's go for Bumblebee now. Doesn't look bad at all. You know, you definitely know it's him. You got the big shapes to make it recognizable. This guy's got black, looks like he's got black underpants on. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a die-cast version of this. Okay, and Bumblebee's car. Vehicle mode. Very elongated. And the shapes, they're just so squarish, you know, with the angles. But yeah, you know, it mimics the show version really, really well. As a 3D toy. That's pretty cool. Okay, and here's a quick show of all the new figures from this case. I'm not really too bothered about this or this because the main Sideswipe is red, and this one I got in the last video, and I've done Drift and the minifigure in a previous video. So the new ones that I've got from this box set that are unique are right here, looking great. And I can't wait to do the next video, which will be all of the unique ones together. I'm just missing Slipstream, but like I say, not a major character. Okay, if you're into diecast cars, don't worry, I got loads of videos coming up. Actually, cars are pretty much the main content percentage of my videos, but I do love Transformers and I will show them off as well, and hopefully I can show off more of my collection later this year. Cool, well I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and take it easy. See you in the next review. Bye.